I'm John Prasinos, Editorial Director of Investing Daily, with a video update for Monday, November 9. With the presidential election finally over, investors are putting aside their worries about political unrest to focus on increasingly bullish fundamentals. The stock market is perfectly happy with Donald Trump losing and Joe Biden winning, but not for ideological reasons. The financial community is pragmatic and it's politically agnostic. Sure, the majority of Wall Street's campaign contributions went to Democrat Biden, but that's because the financial community expected Biden to win, and they like to back the winning horse. Turns out to be the right bet. Wall Street isn't necessarily thrilled that it faces a Biden administration next year. However, investors are really sick of all the drama and uncertainty of the 2020 election. Fear has finally taken a backseat and political calm has returned to Wall Street. We're on course for passage on a bipartisan way of fiscal stimulus in 2021, which would boost the economy and markets. But Wall Street is confident that the Senate, which is dominated by conservatives, will serve as a brake on the left wing of Biden's party, reducing the likelihood of tax increases and more regulation. Icing on the cake for investors? Well, it's the likely end to the U.S.-China trade war. Wall Street hates tariffs, with good reason. It all amounts to the sort of political equilibrium that the big money boys on Wall Street prefer. Last week, the CBOE Volatility Index, the VIX, known as the fear gauge, posted its biggest weekly drop since early April. At the same time, U.S. and international stocks soared. Take a look at my first table. Also lifting stocks is a brightening jobs market. The U.S. Labor Department reported Friday that total non-farm payroll employment rose by 638,000 in October, and the unemployment rate declined to 6.9%. The number of unemployed persons fell by 1.5 million to 11.1 million. October's job gains largely occurred in the leisure and hospitality, professional and business services, retail, trade, and construction industries as they emerged from quarantine. As the coronavirus pandemic worsens, these industries could go back into lockdown and job losses could increase again. But for now, investors are happy with the numbers. In addition, corporate earnings for the S&P 500 are coming in considerably better than expected. To date, a record 86% of companies have exceeded earnings estimates. Take a look at the second chart. In presidential elections since World War II, the stock market rose an average of 9.8% 1 year from the election. With political stability restored and an economy on the mend, I expect the emergence of a prolonged bull market next year. The wild card, of course, is the coronavirus. You should remain optimistic, but on your guard. Meanwhile, we didn't get a blue wave, even though Democrats captured the White House, but we certainly got a green wave. On November 3, ballot measures in Arizona, Montana, New Jersey, and South Dakota to legalize recreational marijuana, they all passed. South Dakotans also approved a separate measure permitting medical marijuana use, as did Mississippi voters, and those are red states. The following chart summarizes marijuana laws state by state in the United States as of November 5. As this color-coded map shows, the legalization of medical and recreational marijuana enjoys powerful momentum. New laws that lift pot restrictions result in new customers and sales for cannabis businesses, which in turn results in greater profits for marijuana investors. The marijuana industry is gaining financial strength at the same time that the political environment is becoming more favorable. These trends are setting the table for another upward surge in marijuana stocks. In 2021, Congress is likely to enact laws on the federal level that benefit the cannabis sector. After months of diligent research, we've found cannabis investments with the greatest upside potential. Check my article that accompanies this video for a link to our report on the best pot stocks to buy now. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, please send an email to mailbag@investingdaily.com. Thanks for watching, stay invested, and please stay safe.